Are you a woman in your 40s drowning in a sea of sticky notes and unfinished projects? Like me, even in your 40s. You're not alone. Today we're uncovering why so many women are discovering their ADHD later in life. Stay tuned for an eye-opening quiz at the end that might just change everything. I'm Liz, mental health and education professional. We're driving straight into a topic that's often overlooked, ADHD in women over 40. Many women are only discovering their ADHD after the age of 40, and there are several reasons for this. Let's break it down. First of all, masking. Over the years, we've become experts at hiding our struggles, often without even realizing it. We've developed coping mechanisms that have helped us blend in, but they've also hidden our ADHD from others, and sometimes even from ourselves. It's like we've been wearing a mask for so long, we've forgotten it's there. Major life transitions can suddenly make our coping mechanism less effective. Maybe you've changed jobs, your kids have left home, or you've gone through a divorce. These huge shifts can disrupt the carefully balanced systems that we've put in place, making our ADHD symptoms more noticeable at the age of 40 or above. Hormonal shifts have a big impact. As we enter perimenopause and menopause, our hormones start to fluctuate. This isn't just about hot flushes. These hormonal changes can actually exacerbate our ADHD symptoms. You might find yourself more forgetful or struggling to concentrate in ways you've never did before. Increased responsibilities in our 40s have an impact as well. We're often juggling more than ever before. We might be at the peak of our careers, raising teenagers and possibly caring for aging parents all at the same time. This increased load can overwhelm our executive function, making our ADHD symptoms more apparent and harder to manage. So there's some unique challenges for women over 40. Let's talk about some of those. For us, with ADHD, we might experience career plateaus. So you might find yourself hitting a wall in your career despite years of experience. Maybe you're struggling to stay organized, meet deadlines, or manage long-term projects. These difficulties can hold you back from advancing, even though you know you're capable of more. Relationship strains with long-term partners may suffer from years of misunderstanding. Your partner might not understand why you forget important dates or struggle to complete household tasks. This can lead to frustration and resentment on both sides. Parenting struggles. If you have kids, you might find it a challenge to keep up with their schedules and needs. I certainly did. We have to manage multiple children's activities, homework, social lives. It can become overwhelming, especially when you're struggling with your own organisation and time management. Financial management is another point where we could notice ADHD. Years of impulsive spending or poor planning might start to catch up with you in your 40s, and you might find yourself dealing with debt, struggling to save for retirement, or constantly stressed about money. These financial issues can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. Health issues in our 40s. When we're constantly overwhelmed, it's easy to neglect self-care. You might find that years of irregular sleep patterns or poor eating habits or lack of exercise have led to health problems. Taking care of yourself becomes even more important as we age, but it can be a real challenge with ADHD. And it's really important to get help and support with this. If this resonates with you, give the videos a thumbs up and share your experiences in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on ADHD and mental health. Some common ways that ADHD might show up in our lives over 40. We might have the overwhelmed multitasking women. You're always busy, maybe juggling a million things at once, but really not often completing tasks. Your to-do list seems never ending, and you often feel like you're running on a hamster wheel, exhausted but not really getting anywhere. The emotional roller coaster for women. You experience intense feelings and have difficulty regulating your emotions. Small setbacks might feel like major catastrophes, and you might find yourself overreacting to situations and then feel really guilty about it later. We might have procrastination, where we're constantly putting off important tasks until the last minute. Whether it's work projects, paying bills, scheduling appointments, you can struggle to get started until the deadline is looming. And we might find ourselves being a forgetful friend. You constantly miss important dates with friends, or even in other aspects of our life. We really try, but we miss birthdays. We double book ourselves. We might see ourselves as an impulsive spender, make large purchases without fully considering the consequences. We could be drawn to the latest gadgets or fashion trends, but regret that later when we're struggling to pay the bills. There are some strategies to help manage this, and I've included lots of videos on these in my playlist. But looking at reminders, task organization, routine, and mindfulness can help us with things like organization and emotional regulation. Also, with ADHD as a woman over 40, it's important to seek support, considering joining support groups or working with an ADHD coach. And prioritizing self-care, things like regular exercise, adequate sleep, are crucial. Getting diagnosed can be life-changing. It's not just a label, it's an explanation and a pathway to a better understanding of yourself as a woman with ADHD over 40. It can help you assess appropriate support. Remember, it's never too late to understand yourself better. And here are 5 questions specifically for women over 40 who suspect they may have ADHD. Question 1. Do you find it increasingly difficult to juggle work responsibilities with household tasks and family obligations as you've got older? Question 2. Have you noticed that perimenopause or menopause symptoms have made it harder to focus or remember things? This could be linked to hormonal changes and or ADHD. Question 3. Do you feel overwhelmed by the amount of clutter in your home despite years of trying different organization systems? Question 4. Has your impulsive spending or financial planning caused significant stress in your life or relationships? Question 5. Do you frequently lose track of time, miss appointments, and are late for things despite reminding yourself? If you answered yes to any or several of these questions, it might be worth exploring ADHD further. If you are in the UK, you can use the NHS Adult Screening Tool. And for viewers in the USA, check out the NIAMH ADHD resource page, which is in the link below. Remember, only a healthcare professional can diagnose ADHD. These resources are just starting points for your journey of self-discovery. Living with undiagnosed ADHD as a woman over 40 can be challenging, but understanding is the first step towards positive change. I hope this video has shed some light on your experiences and given you hope for the future. Remember, it's never too late to seek help and improve your life. See you in the next video.